no matter what, and then the GTLM cars.
Tweet from Alex Capardia, who is a contributor often to Radio Le Mans and IMSA radio coverage. He, in his opinion, was ambitious from Ricky Taylor, but he was overlapping the 5 when the 5 started to close the door. Albuquerque's fault for him. At worst, 50-50, says Alex Capardia. A minute to go on the clock. The white flag is being prepared now and about to be displayed to Ricky Taylor. So Ricky, 6, 5, 7 laps completed. He's coming out of Speedway Turn 4 now, and here is the white flag displayed to Wayne Taylor Racing and the brand new Cadillac. Over the line it goes, the DPI VR, and into the turn number 1 for the final time. We have 35 seconds on the clock. The lead margin has come down again. 1.5 seconds between Ricky Taylor and Philippe Albuquerque. Meanwhile, James Collado trying to find a way by the Porsche of Patrick Pilet. Can't do it there at the West Horseshoe, and Pilet almost deliberately running out a touch wider than he would do ordinarily, so that the Ferrari can't find a way up the inside at turn 6 either. What's the exit speed like for the 911 car? Pretty good. Up onto the banking. There are cars to negotiate here, and quickly the 911 swoops back down to the double yellow line there with the clock now reading 0. We are on the final lap, that is confirmed, but the leaders are so close here. 1.5 seconds has become maybe a second as they head into Speedway Turn 1.
And in GTD a couple of laps ago, it looked like the Porsche of Michael Christensen had a pretty comfortable 2-second advantage. They're going now into Turn 5, and there's less than a car length between those two in the battle for GTD.
So final time right down the back straight. This is going to be a first win for Cadillac Power and a 7th for GM engined efforts under 4 different brands: Chevrolet, Pontiac, Oldsmobile and New Cadillac. Just the question is, which one's going to win it? Ricky Taylor surely has enough from here. It is going to be so tight. Remember, this is a 24-hour race. They're coming out of Speedway Turn 4 now. It's going to be Wayne Taylor Racing to take a victory they came so close to just a couple of years ago. Over the line they go, with the checkered flag being displayed to Ricky Taylor, who wins the Rolex 24 by 0.671 of a second. And Wayne Taylor cannot believe it down there in Wayne Taylor Racing's pit garage. Meanwhile, side by side for James Collado, who's going to be on the outside line in GTLM. Please don't throw it off, boys. Patrick Pilet versus Collado for second position. This is all playing very tightly into the hands of Dirk Muller as Michael Christensen is about to cross the line in the number 28 car, the 28 Allegra Motorsport Porsche 911 GT3R, and the 911 RSR provides Porsche with yet another extension to one of the longest podium scoring runs in world motorsport. Now over 55 runnings of this race. A tremendous effort from them. We're still waiting for the GTLM cars to head over the line, and Dirk Muller leading that class in the number 66 Ford GT. Remember, the Ford GT debuted here 12 months ago. They had so many problems, but the second place battle is yet to be decided. They're both going to be on the podium, I hope, but in what order? The Porsche versus the Ferrari, the 488. They're through the bus stop, still in the same order. Pilet ahead of James Collado. Meanwhile, the Ford GT's working its way out of Speedway Turn 4, and Dirk Muller for the 66 crew about to come over the line. The ESMs are going to finish side by side for a photo finish, but it is Ford that win here, and so close further back. James Collado desperately trying the inside line, the outside line, cannot find a way by the Patrick Pilet driven Porsche in the end, and Ford win GTLM 52 years after the first of 2 overall wins by the Ford GT40. And you can tell the family resemblance, I'd say, between the Ford GT40 and the Ford GT. Dallara score their second win after 2002. I'll give you some more of those statistics right after we hear from Jordan Taylor with Shea Adam.
Jordan, it's a childhood dream realized to win the 24 Hours of Daytona, to do it with your parents on the pit box as Max's last race. I know you're emotional, but what are you feeling right now?
Just relief. I mean, we've come so close so many times, and to be honest, I'm just proud of my brother. He made it happen today, and this all goes out to Konica Minolta and for Cadillac. It's great. I'm speechless.
Congratulations.
He's not normally speechless, Jordan Taylor, but you can hear the emotion there in his voice. Boy, that was a hard-won victory, John.
Oh, magic stuff. And Johnny Palmer, we've sent him for a lie down in a darkened room. Marvellous stuff from Johnny Palmer. Coming up, Michelin post-race tech. Keep the questions coming in at IMSA Radio, hashtag Michelin PRT. The whole team are getting on the Dallara Cadillac to head to
John, it's Nick. Can you throw? I'm going to try to throw your hand.
And Nick Damon talking to us there. Nick, that was on air.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know I was on air. I do apologise. Down now with in the celebration of Ford, just trying to grab a quick word with Joey Ham from the 66. Joey, fantastic result. You've won yourself a watch.
Oh man, this is. I told my family I left home I had a good feeling about this, and we led this thing, most of the race. So it was great. Dirk did a great job there today, and that was tough. That was very, very tough. We all drove some tough conditions, but that was a mental breaker, and he did what he needed to do.
How worried were you about the Patrick Pilet taking him?
I was worried. It's not comfortable, but Dirk did what he needed to do. Let's celebrate.
And they've all just disappeared off to the side now, so we're going to try and grab some other people.
Thank you, Nick. Nick Damon down there for our Continental Tire Pit Lane reports. Our thanks to Jim Roller, Joe Bradley, Shea Adam and Nick Damon, to all of the booth crew as well, Jeremy Shaw, Graham Goodwin, Johnny Palmer, and of course all of our technical crew as well from IMSA, headed up by Tyler and Brian, Bubba and the guys at Audio, and the guys also in the TV truck. Thank you, Jason, and the rest of the team, Rooftop Ray and the overnight squad as well. Don't forget to stay tuned to IMSA Radio when we hand the PA back to Daytona International Speedway and the sound and vision becomes audio only. We will continue. Paul Truswell, some thoughts there from you with the computer just gently still simmering away after that very exciting finish in 3 of the 4 classes.
Well, wasn't it just? I mean, I try and stay cool behind all of this just because otherwise all the computers start breaking down on me. But the gap first to second at the flag, 0.671 of a second. The gap first to second in the GTD class was 0.293 of a second. Okay, so the gap first to second in GTLM was nearly 3 seconds, but then to second to third place is 0.091. And as Johnny Palmer said, after 24 hours of racing, that kind of closeness, absolutely unbelievable. Admittedly, slightly spoilt because of the 21 safety car periods, but nevertheless, I mean, it's great entertainment and absolutely on the edge of our seats for the whole race.
Hit the nail on the head there, Paul. Great entertainment. 2 hours and 40 minutes or thereabouts, just under actually, in terms of a weather-related delay. Let's get back down to our pit lane reporter. Shea Adam will be elbowing her way through the scrum. She does have the sharpest elbows in the business. Shea, where are you?
I'm standing in front of the winning car, John, waiting for them to roll it into the victory lane so that Ricky Taylor can get out of the car and we can have a word with him. But I said to Max Angelelli before the race began, I'm going to ask you tomorrow what time it is. And I saw him on the way over, and he said, I'll tell you in about 10 minutes.
And in part four, Nico Bull, who won with the 38 winning prototype challenge. Well, in many ways, that seemed quite easy.
It was a long race. This is one of those... 2 times around the clock, a lot can go wrong. But we all drove really smart. I'm told we had the second youngest lineup ever. And to come here and win with... last year was my first time here. And this year we had, 2 guys who'd never been here before. So we kept it clean, and here we are.
Great result. Thank you. Well done.
Thank you.
We've got the GTD team with Michael Christensen. Michael Christensen, John. Congratulations. That was a stealth attack there. You were nowhere a few hours ago.
Yeah, I know. We all planned this out from the start, that we always wanted to come to the finish with a perfect car, and the crew did an amazing job just doing no mistakes in the pit lane, and all the drivers did an amazing job to keep the car in one piece. And in the end I just had to bring it home, really.
An absolutely genuine, proper Pro-Am teams won the race.
I would say so. I'm so proud of them. They just got the car 2 tests ago, and we obviously had to catch up a lot in the tests. coming up to this race, but they've done a phenomenal job, and all of them just trust each other, and yeah, well done.
Michael, enjoy it. Thank you.
Wayne Taylor, your face at the end of that race was so emotional, and your celebration with Shelley. Talk about when you thought that pass wasn't going to stick.
I never thought it was. I knew it was going to stick. It was a really good move by Ricky, and